This channel is for adult toy collectors only. What does that mean for you? That means if you're under the age of 18, just like the WWE did in the early thousands, you get the F out.
Yo, what is up, fellas? I'm your host, Trans38, coming at you with some more G.I. Joe Classified action. And today we're taking a look at the new G.I. Joe Classified series, Kamakura, in all of his glory. And which is, he is the prize pupil of Snake Eyes. And there he is. In, well, picture form. So here's the new plastic-free packaging going on here with the regular release of G.I. Joe Classified. But this is an Amazon exclusive. So yeah, not much going on with him. It's Kamakura. They skipped all the way up from where they are. They're all over the place. I agree with Destro's Dungeon and Cobra Viper. They're just all over the place with the Classified. They're not staying in the years of the G.I. Joes. It's weird. They keep on moving up and around. It's like, oh, hey, how does this would work? But anyway, let's go ahead and get him out of his cardboard prison and see what he's all about in the new G.I. Joe Classified series line. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Roll the intro. Yeah!
Did you just throw out a bunch of toy boxes and now have a giant gaping hole in your closet? Then head on over to toyfiendcult.com and fill that hole with some badass t-shirts.
Alrighty, here is the new G.I. Joe Classified Kamakura out of his cardboard prison. And I don't have them all geared up, is because you get this little crate piece that comes with the plastic-free packaging here that we're getting here with the new G.I. Joe Classified line. Switching over from plastic free packaging. So yeah, anyway, here's Kamakura. You get him out of his box. He's in there strapped in, and then you get this little box of goodies as well. Yeah, the box that he comes strapped in is this little piece right here. He comes strapped in there. You just pull his butt out, and then you have this side by side in the box. So that is it with the packaging for him that he gets strapped to. But on the back, well, before we go, take a look at the artwork here. I was liking the artwork of G.I. Joe Classified, but this one here, I do like this one, but it's like it's more aiming towards kids. I can understand for sure, and trying to give it like a comic booky look too, which is pretty cool. You got a nice picture here. His older head that he has here, Kamakura, number 61 in the G.I. Joe Classified series. And then that whole artwork wraps around the side, so if you have two of them, that wrap around the side as well. So on the back, you got your obligatory product shots. This is all what he comes with. He comes just with his regular masked head right here, his other head, or switchable head, and then you got the hood that you can get with the Storm Shadow. Some of these weapons were already that you came with Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. So for this piece here, I do believe this new sworded staff is new, and these down here as well, the little swords, very cool indeed. So anyway, that's it for the packaging. We'll go ahead and hit the packaging off this side here, and then Kamakura here, you see very nice figure right out of the box. Got the Rashikage logo imprinted on his tattooed on his arm, which is pretty cool. And yeah, he's just basically a nice ninja going on. As I say, since Snake Eyes trained him, so he learned some ninja moves from Snake Eyes, which is pretty good. I was like, I'm not familiar with the character, but he looks pretty badass. Now, whenever you open this this chest, it's just like how we reviewed the Blue Ninjas. Everything comes out like this. Comes in a cardboard, and then you get a little baggie here, and a little piece of paper in there. But they don't have to do this. They just put in a tissue paper like they do with the Marvel Legends stuff. So we'll go ahead and put that bits right there. Throw that off to the side. And there's his little bits there. We'll go ahead and try to get his guns out, which the plastic-free packaging. So they use tape to tape some of the weapons in. So there's his Uzi. Trying to get his swords out here. There we go. So you get two different swords here, one with a green ribbon around it and a regular one. It's pretty cool. That's it for the cardboard on that. And then you get these little mini swords, and then you get the combined staff. I guess that's what these are. These little swords here, they combine into the staff, the sworded staff. Very neat. Pull out. There's that one, and there's one of the smaller ones, and it's plastic free. But they could just put all the swords in the same bag or something. But I know they wanted to try to keep them straight. So that is it for the packaging. So you get all these goodies here with Kamakura here. You get his little hood piece right here. It's pretty cool. His hooded pieces. You get his swords. You get his little belt on the back here, which just pegs in on the back here, like so. You can get to peg in. Then you get a knife, little mini pistol. Well, you don't really hold the pistols or anything, but he does have the same kind of holster here that you get with Storm Shadow. Forget which way I'm supposed to sit, because either way, I'm supposed to sit back here maybe like that. So you can grab his swords. Sit them on either side there. There's that. And then get his holder in the head, which is pretty cool. Really nice. And you get the same kind of knife that you got with Snake Eyes. And the Uzi. And then you guys swords, little mini swords here that combine into that big staff. So lots of play features going on with this, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So you can give him that. You can give him his hood too if you really want to. But I like the masked up version, just without the hood on, which is pretty badass. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do some size comparisons here with him. I'm going to say keep these goodies off to the side here. Some size comparisons. Obviously, we'll bring in Storm Shadow here, if he actually stands without a stand here. Here's the Storm Shadow, which I do believe the upper body was reused from Storm Shadow, but I may be wrong. But because obviously the different sleeves going on there. But all in all, very cool. And I just knocked my ninjas over on the shelf. And go ahead and grab Snake Eyes here. Regular Elite. No, not the Snake Eyes Origin movie bullshit. Whoops. Grab the regular Snake Eyes that we got here. Here's Gijoe. Regular Snake Eyes. See how he looks with them. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. But anyway, moving right along. Kamakura here looks really good. Definitely for nice pinless joints as well. With the pinless elbow joint. And you get the pinless knee joints as well going on with this figure. Love the new, you got the shin guards here going on here, and the knee pads, arm guards, different new additions to this figure as well, which is pretty badass. Not knocking over figures on the shelf. But go ahead and get his unmasked head off, which there we go. Get his regular head on here, and then pop on. Man, a lot of pressure putting that thing on. I guess I got it on. Not knocking the stand off. But all in all, Kamakura here is a really cool figure. There we go. Got his head on. Really nice head sculpt going on there. So you can actually use him as a unmasked head builder if you want, for the army builder, for Crimson Guard if you really want to. But or anybody wants to use army builder. But all in all, there he is. Now go ahead and give him his, obviously got to pop his head off once again to give him his hood. There we go. Pop his head back on. Pop his head back on. You're supposed to keep on forgetting whenever that hood is. You have to stick his head in there in the hood first. If you really want to do that, it's a thing you can do. It's a thing you can do. Yeah. Not a big fan of the hood. Like I said, the masked face is better. We'll just leave the head in there for right now. But I'm sure it's mainly for this head anyway. But all in all, very cool figure. Love the articulation they did with them. Love the accessories you get with them too. You get the combined mode swords. You get the knives. You get the gun. You get his Uzi. It's pretty badass. I'm going to give him his Uzi. Getting that trigger hand. Like so. You got the staff, the bladed staff here, which is pretty cool. Or you can just take his sword out here. Has the green paint job to the rim of it. But all in all, Kamakura is a must-have figure. I highly recommend it, guys. But yeah, not much going on. Very just your typical G.I. Joe classified figure that you get. But now we get plastic-free packaging going on here, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Hasbro to switch over to it, because the windows is where you like to see what the figure looks like if you get a defective figure. But hey, they'll learn sooner or later. They'll learn. But yeah. So until next time, I'm your host Trans38 talking again. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna do any videos I do. Keep a lookout for any videos anyway. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll follow you back. All that good stuff. And definitely pick yourself up this Kamakura. He's a really cool figure. It's like, I know they jumped way up ahead. Local friends on, well, I wouldn't say local, but friends on Instagram, Destro's Dungeon and Cobra Viper is like not. They were talking about there the other weekend. Why they jumped way ahead up and went from back at, what was it, 80? Forget. Shit. But they were talking about how they jumped all the way up to a 90s character whenever they were supposed to stick with the original 80s class figures. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. But I agree with them. As like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure, not too keen on knowing this character, but it's a really badass figure to add to your G.I. Joe classified collection. You can get him. If you don't, you know, if you want to try not to get the numbers, because he's number 61 in the classified line. But all in all, a very cool figure, and I highly recommend it, guys. So until next time, I'm host Trans38 talking again. I'm out of here. Later. Yo, Joe!